11 minutes before 7, a couple of stories breaking for you this morning. The Coast Guard is searching near the Hawaiian island of Oahu after reports of 2 U.S. Marine helicopters colliding overnight. A dozen people are feared dead. And there's word of an attack on a major pipeline in Yemen. No group claimed immediate responsibility for that attack.
A very good Friday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau. We're just getting started with non-stop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour for you. And we do have one more warning for you again this morning. Watch out for icy roads. We've already had a report of at least one crash, a Barnesville woman hurt in a one-car rollover on I-94 near Rothsay.
The State Patrol says 35-year-old Alicia Jensen hit an icy patch and rolled into the median. Her vehicle came to rest on top of a cable barrier. Police say her injuries are not considered life-threatening. There are tough travel conditions across the valley. A travel alert on the North Dakota side includes the cities of Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown, and surrounding areas.
Roads in the eastern half of the state are snow covered, while drivers out west are dealing with icy conditions. Also dealing with some trouble spots on the Minnesota side of the river. Many roads there listed as partially covered in our area. If you'd like to check the road maps for your area before you head out the door this morning, you can always go to valleynewslive.com. Just click on the weather tab and then road conditions.
Coming up on 6:51, let's go ahead and right away check in with meteorologist Lisa Green to get an update on weather today. It's going to be very cold if you end up sliding off a road.
That's for sure. Today, a cold day, especially in comparison to yesterday, but it's going to get even colder than that. So today's a good day to top off that gas tank. Maybe get that snow cleaned up from yesterday, too, because it's going to be pretty brutal the rest of the weekend. We do have a wind chill advisory that takes effect at 6 o'clock tonight for the entire Red River Valley, and it does extend throughout the weekend as well. Our hourly planner for today, starting off a good 20 to 30 degrees cooler than we started yesterday in the Southern Valley, at least, at 7 below this morning in Fargo. And then we'll see those temperatures rise a bit into the single digits above zero for highs this afternoon. But that'll be about it for today, with mostly sunny skies to start off once the sun rises, and then some clouds rolling in for the daytime hours. Wind out of the north, it'll be in the teens, but we may see some gusts that are higher than that into the afternoon and evening hours. That combined with some low temperatures will bring some pretty brutal wind chills. We could see wind chills down to 45 below through the weekend. So that is certainly on the dangerous side. I want to make sure you're prepared for that. 6 below in Fargo, 3 below in Grand Forks. We're seeing 8 below in Detroit Lakes and in Fergus Falls, and 9 below in Roseau. It's a little milder out to the west, 1 in Devil's Lake and in Jamestown as well. That's where we have a few more clouds for the area. In addition to that, wind chills are into the 20s below right now. So we're looking out west and seeing some radar returns popping up here. We may be getting some snow showers into Benson County and over toward the Minot area. This is going to try to work its way through this morning, so we may see a little bit of additional snowfall, but otherwise looking quiet today now that the bulk of that snow has moved out. A look at our forecast for the next couple of days. Again, temperatures continue their descent for tomorrow. We'll start off at 17 below in Fargo and only see our high temperature reach 6 below for the high for your Saturday. Ahead for Sunday, 11 below your high temperature, and our low overnight Sunday into Monday looks brutal. 30 below possible to start off your holiday on Monday. We stay below the 0-degree mark even into Tuesday. It's going to be a struggle to warm up that day, and by Wednesday, warmer weather moves in. Let's check in with Al for an update on traffic.
Police, we're back out on Interstate 94. Traffic seems to be moving along pretty well. I-94 in much better shape than I-29. I-29, and particularly the passing lane, has compaction and very slippery conditions. Stalled cars, we have 2 of them. Both of them are on 13th Avenue. One's at 13th and 45th. A wrecker was just about to get that dead pickup out of there. The other one's at 13th and 25th. That one's eastbound. It's a stalled silver sedan. Make sure you're looking out for that. Like Lisa said, top off your gas tank. Make sure you're ready for this cold weather that's coming. Drive extra carefully today. Willamette Valley Today traffic.
6:53 now. Former North Dakota Governor and U.S. Ag Secretary Ed Schaefer starts his new gig at UND today. He'll be serving as that school's interim president until June 30th.
Schaefer will make just over $33,000 a month. The North Dakota Board of Higher Education hopes to hire the permanent position by the summer. Fargo businessman Doug Burgum says he wants a chance to change the trajectory of North Dakota and politics.
He announced yesterday that he is running for governor as a Republican. Burgum says that he has a set of skills that are important for the role right now. Experience in business, technology, running companies, and working across all lines.
It's not about having a balanced budget. It's about having a smart budget, and it's about learning to do more with less. And because that's every business I've ever been in, because of competition and prices going down. That's where I've spent my life in technology. It's not about we raise price every year. It's about prices go down, we compete against free, and you got to figure out how to do more with less.
Burgum will compete against Wayne Stenjum and Rick Becker for the Republican endorsement at the convention this spring. But Burgum says if he doesn't win, he plans to try again at the primary.
Some parents in Castleton are pretty upset after they say they were not notified about a school lockdown earlier this week until well after it was over. They also say that their kids were then let out of school while a SWAT team was still at work nearby. Now, the school got a call from the Cass County Sheriff's Office around 2 Wednesday afternoon, and they were asked to go into lockdown because of a search for some burglary suspects at a nearby home.
The lockdown lasted about 45 minutes, but the SWAT incident was still going on. Parents say they were not notified until well after 4. The school superintendent says they followed the sheriff's office's lead. Deputies lifted the lockdown because they felt there was no danger to the students at the time. A 16-year-old boy was taken into custody in connection with a 6-hour lockdown at Bismarck State College. Police believe he was behind a Twitter post threatening to shoot up the school yesterday, but say he did not have a weapon on him when he was arrested. Classes will resume as normal today.
Friday morning means it's time to get a first check of this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say Andre Taylor is wanted for felony aggravated assault. We have his picture up on your screen right now. You are asked to call your local law enforcement if you have any information on Taylor. Moorhead's annual 4th of July fireworks show may go on after all, thanks to some local businesses. They're chipping in to cover the costs after longtime sponsor MSU Moorhead pulled its sponsorship earlier this week. Moorhead Mayor Delray Williams asked for the help at yesterday's State of the Cities event in Fargo. So far, more than $12,000 has been pledged. They need about $40,000 in order to pay for the fireworks.
Most of us have to shovel. We know that, living here in North Dakota, Minnesota. But now there's a cash incentive to keep things clear all winter. It's the Shovel Dilworth project, which challenges people to not only shovel their own sidewalks, but also to volunteer to shovel community walkways, like your neighbor's sidewalks, maybe the bus stop, and maybe dig out the fire hydrants in your neighborhood, too. You can get a chance to win a $25 gift card by taking a picture of yourself shoveling and posting it on Facebook using the hashtag #ShovelDilworth. Prizes will be given out at the end of the season. We're really only halfway through January, and of course, we're having a very cold weekend right now, but there could be many more to come. We know how that goes.
Winter can last until May sometimes here in the Valley. The Valley Today's Christy Larson is joining us live in West Fargo this morning. She's been talking with a heating expert about some of the things you really need to keep an eye on during the cold weather so you don't end up cold inside your house. Hi, Christy.
Yeah, good morning, guys. As you can see, standing outside now, we showed you some things to take a look at inside of your home. But, Paul, there's a couple things we need to be aware of and come outside for, too.
Definitely. If you have no heat, check your venting outside. Make sure your intake and exhaust is not plugged up with snow or ice buildup on it. Those are some simple things you can check. Also, the gas meter. I know XL will talk about keeping their gas meter out of the snow, ice off of it, because it will stop it from working, and you won't have the gas supply you need.
Right. And another thing is these vents, too. You want to make sure everything is all cleaned out. You don't want things blocking them.
Yeah, sometimes they're a lot lower on houses. They might not be this high. But it's still, we have the snow and wind that blows around. It can get in there and cause problems.
And as we talked about before, too, have someone come and service your furnace once a year so that you're making sure it's running efficiently. And also, guys, I know a lot of pipes might be getting that frozen temperature also this weekend, or maybe it happened a different weekend. So you can also call Laney's for help on that. A lot of things to keep your eyes out on as you want to make sure you don't lose out on that heat or hot water throughout these cold winter days.
No kidding, because you're going to experience that firsthand. After standing outside for a few minutes, you definitely enjoy the heat when you walk inside. Christy Larson reporting live for us. Thank you, Christy.
Well, it was certainly another heartbreak for many Minnesota Vikings fans when Blair Walsh missed what very likely would have been a game-winning field goal on Sunday. Some took to social media to bash Walsh and vent their frustrations. But a first-grade class in Blaine, Minnesota responded with an act of kindness. They wrote letters of encouragement to the Vikings kicker, and yesterday Walsh paid a special visit to the school to say thank you for their kind words and support. The class was learning about empathy this week, and the Walsh backlash turned into a perfect real-life lesson. Walsh says he plans to keep those letters and cards and posters for the rest of his life.
I love that story. You really can learn a lot from kids. And don't forget, the First Valley Women's Expo starts today. It runs from noon to 9 p.m. and tomorrow 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Fargo Dome. I'm going to be leaving work a little early to get to the Dome a little early. And I'll spend most of the day out there. Lots of speakers, cooking, demonstrations, wine sampling, shopping.
Yeah. And I'll be out there
inspirational
this
speakers.
afternoon, and yeah, it's gonna be a great event. I'm really excited for it.
I am too. I really am. Okay, let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. What happens about every 25 seconds in the U.S.?
The answer: someone breaks dishware at a restaurant. We all know that.
Yes,
that
you hear it
sound.
and everyone looks.
Cold out there this morning and this weekend.
Yes, shattering temperatures into the weekend.
Nice.
We do have some cold weather coming up. Wind chill advisory takes effect later today, lasts all weekend long. Make sure you're prepared for the extreme cold.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes. We hope to see you out at the Expo today and tomorrow.
Have a great Friday and a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you Monday morning.